there, mathematicians. Today, we are going to solve triple-digit subtraction using an open number line, and I'm going to show you two different ways you can use the open number line. I hope you're ready. I know I am. Let's get started. All right, here is the equation we are going to solve. 514 take away 238. Now, I know that might sound scary, but we're going to break this down and we're going to take it step by step. So first of all, 514 is our starting number. So because it's the larger number and we're going to be subtracting, I'm going to actually put my number over on the other side of the number line. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm taking away, so my numbers will get smaller. I don't want to go the other way because that means my number's getting bigger. So an open number line, we're going backwards here. All right, so, okay, 238. What should we start with? Why don't we go ahead and start with our hundreds? We have a 2 in the hundreds place, so we're going to take away 200. 514 take away 200. 500 take away 200. All right, so we can use a smaller problem to help us with this. If we know 5 take away 2, then we know 500 take away 200. 5 take away 2, well, that's 3. So that must mean that 500 take away 200 is 300. Now, don't forget, we have that 10 and 4, 14. So it's going to be 314. Okay. Now, what should we do? What should we do next? We can go ahead and tackle the tens. So we currently have 1 in the tens place. We need to take away 30. Ugh, oh dear. Okay, this is where that regrouping is going to come in handy too. What can we do? Well, I don't have 30. But what if I broke this up a little bit? I have a 10. What if I took 10 out of 30? If I did that, I would have, okay, so 2 and 1 make 3. So that must mean 20 and 10 make 30. So let's use that to help us out. So 20 and 10 make 30. There's 110 and 314. Let's get rid of that 10. Yeah, let's get rid of the 10. If I have 314 and take that 10 out of there, there won't be any 10s left. It'll just be 304. Okay, that works. Okay, now we have a decision to make at this point. We could go ahead and take 20 away now, or we can go back to it. And I think I might go back to it because I see that we have 304. We have 4 there. We need to take away 8 once. So here's what I know about 8. I know that we can add 4 and 4 to make 8. That's a double fact. So we can actually use this to help us with this. If 4 and 4 make 8, what if we took 4 out of this? That'll make it easier, don't you think? Okay, let's try it. Let's take away 4. There's 4 in one place right now. 304 has 4 in it. Take away 4, we're just left with 300. Now, we can take away another 4. So we can just count backwards. You could also go ahead back to your 10 and take away 20, because don't forget, we still have 20 to take away here. It's really, mathematicians, up to you what you would like to do next. I think I'm going to go ahead and take away 4 more. So I have 0 in the 1's place. You take away 4. I can just count back 4. So that would be, okay, well, I know 10 minus 4 is 6. So that's going to help me out with this too. I'll end up with 6 in that 1's place. All right, so just count backwards then. So 300, 299, 298, 297, 296. All right, 1s are done. We've taken care of the 1s. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to take away 20 more. We now have 9 in our tens place. We need to take away 2 tens. 9 minus 2 is 7, which must mean 90 minus 20 is 70. So we have a 200 and we have 6 ones. That means it's going to be, well, if it's 70, that must mean it's going to be 276. All right, so our answer is 276. So remember, mathematicians, that was only one way. There is another way you could have done this. I could have taken away 20 from 300. That would have gotten me to 280. And from there, I could have taken away 4 more and got to 276. It really doesn't matter how you did it as long as it was simple for you and easy for you to do. But now let's look at it a little differently. What if we turned it into an addition problem? After all, 514 take away 238. We're looking for that other part. So what we can do is flip it around a little bit and look at it as 238 plus unknown is equal to 514. So we can start at 238 and add on until we get to 514. So let's do that. First, I'm going to add 2 because I want to get to a 10. I have 38. I want to get to a 10, so it's going to get me to 240. Remember, I want to get to 514. So now I want to go from here and get as close to 514 as I can. So I can't add 300 because that will take me too far, but I can add 200. So let's add 200 to this. 200 more will take me to 440 because all I'm doing is adding 200. 2 plus 2 is 4. Therefore, 200 plus 200 is 400. So 240 to 440. Okay. Again, we're trying to get to 514. So let's get to 500. So if I have 40, I want to get to 100. So think about it as 4 tens to get to 10 tens. If I have 4 and I want to get to a 10, I would need to add 6. So that must mean I need to add 6 tens in order to make 100. 6 tens is 60. So we need to add 60 more, and that will get me to 500. Then all I have to do is add 14 more, and I'll get that 514. But now, what do we do with all this information? Well, all these jumps we made, we have to add this all together now to find out what we did. And that's going to give us the answer. So 200, I'm taking 260 first. That gives me 260. Then I'm going to take that 14 and 2, and that gives me 16. I can break the 16 up into 10 and 6. So now I can take that 10 and add it to 260. That will get me to 270, plus add that extra 6 to get to 276. I know that may seem like a lot of steps there, but it allows you to see all the different numbers and how they work together. And again, getting to a near 10 makes the counting a lot faster and easier for you. Now, I want you to give it a try. I know it may seem like a lot, but remember, you can go back and rewatch this as much as you need to. Are you ready to give it a try, mathematicians? I know you can do it. Good luck.